Right now we're going to make a yeast starter. The two yeast starters. We use the Mr. Malty app to find out that we need 301 billion yeast cells out of the 200 million that we bought. So right now we're going to add 100 grams of dry malt extract per 1,000 milliliters. We're going to be doing 1,500 milliliters today, so we'll need 5.3 ounces.
1 minute.
You need 1 minute? Okay, baby.
Okay.
What do you need 1 minute for, sweetie?
I did do iPad first.
You're going to get your iPad, huh? Overshot it there. We want to make a beer. This is a miniature beer, basically a Miller Lite, if you will. We want to keep it between a specific gravity of 1030 and 1040.
Look, I got it.
And yeah, this is a typical oil funnel from Walmart that's been sanitized. You want to swirl this up before you apply the flame to it, because when it's all balled up in there, it'll scorch the bottom of your Erlenmeyer flask. Stir bars in. We're going to boil that for 10-15 minutes to sanitize the water, the extract, the stir bar, everything we got going on. So we boiled our DME for 15 minutes, and now we're putting our Erlenmeyer flasks in an ice bath so we could quickly cool them to below 95 degrees so that we could pitch our yeast inside of there without killing them from heat shock. So now our Erlenmeyer flasks have been in an ice bath for 15 minutes, and they are the perfect temperature to pitch our yeast. These vials have already been soaked in sanitizer, but I like to give them a little spray around the lid before I dump them in. Cover it up with tin foil, never an airlock, because you need air coming in and out of here, which is the whole point of the stir plate. An airlock would block that process. All right, here's our next starter. We don't do a typical starter process here at Local Craft Beer. We actually fully ferment our starters for 3 days, and then we crash our yeast into dormancy and decant the liquid off the top. Gives you a second generation yeast, which is more desirable flavor. And onto the stir plate it goes. There we go. I love the way that looks when it first gets going, because you can see the difference between the two. It's just starting to draw the yeast into the middle, and it's still this color with chunky flocculent yeast all in there. And look at, within just a few minutes we get a creamy, cool. So the goal here is to turn 200 million yeast cells in each one of these flasks into 301 billion, which will give us the proper pitch rate for a 1080 original gravity beer, which is what we're going to make out of both of these. Alright guys, so we're going to keep putting these videos out there for you guys. If you have any questions about the beer that we make, or if you need any answers about the beer that you make, go ahead and hit us up in the comments here and we'll respond back to you. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at Local Craft Beer.